is all just dry rot. It's pre-existing and there was a leak here definitely before. And I think it's just old, you know, honestly, at this point.
We woke up saying we weren't gonna do anything to it, and then I look over and Giulietta's wearing gloves and ripping it apart. So, looks like we're gonna do something, huh?
It's gonna be super dependent on how the legs do, because if one leg gives out or something like that and it's crooked, we have to try to get it down. Like, it's gonna be a bigger disaster than not.
Yeah, I don't want that. I don't want to open a bigger can of worms either.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I don't either.
Welcome back to the channel. We are Honey I Roam. That's me, my partner Amber, and our sweet dog Winston. We travel the country full time. We just got into Florida a couple of weeks ago. We've been having some nice relaxing downtime, and we're heading to our next job. We're gonna do a short gig for the Christmas season. We got all the Christmas swag we could ever dream of, and we're gonna take you along with us. As you know, we absolutely love this camper. We've been living in this truck camper for the last 2 years, over 2 years now, but we've been heavily considering a new camper, a whole different setup. But first, we gotta do a job. After the truck camper falling apart video, we updated you and let you know that we're actually gonna be keeping the truck camper for our next job. It's just the easiest thing for us to do. We don't want things to be rushed, and we're gonna have multiple months off come early next year. Through most of the winter and early spring. We'll have all those months off to work on all the projects that we need to on our new setup.
We have this huge list of things that we have to do, and I'm having trouble organizing my thoughts. I think it's time for my magic mind today. This is the performance energy shot that I've been drinking. I've been drinking one a day, and it has been so nice. I've felt calm and clear, and it's exactly what I need right freaking now. It's really my favorite way to have caffeine. And if you want to try Magic Mind, they're having a Black Friday deal. You get 50% off until December 6th. Use the code right here, and it's also in the description. So we're prepping, we're cleaning everything on the inside to get it ready. We're gonna be working so hard every day. And when I say every day, 7 days a week is how often that we're gonna be working at our new job. So I just wanna get everything taken care of now. I took every single sheet, every single thing that could possibly be dirty out of here. We're gonna wash it.
I'm just trying to get everything clean and organized in here because we want it to be nice while we're living at the Christmas tree lot. That's where we're going. Are we announcing where we're going yet?
Say it. I haven't said it yet.
Last year we did a Christmas tree lot in Tampa, Florida, and we will be returning. It was just very profitable for us. It will help us in our next journey and in the next chapter of Honey I Roam. So we will be selling Christmas trees. Obviously we're going to not do the siding repair, which is super disappointing, and I just feel kind of guilty that we're not doing it right now. But honestly, the time, the issues that can arise from what we have to do to get that siding repaired. We're leaving for our job in 3 days, and we only have so much time to get this stuff done. We have some family duties that we have to take care of, and I just want to make sure the camper's nice and clean and basically just ready to go. Cleaning the truck, getting a deep clean.
So the plan is that these are going to be our last 6 weeks or so in our truck camper. It's really bittersweet. You know, sometimes we're like, oh, we love it, we should just fix it properly and keep it forever. But you know, life is about change and doing things that excite us. So we're just going to keep doing things that make us as excited as possible.
Hello.
I'm about to get in the car.
Is it time for us to head out? Are you gonna meet with me?
I am. Is there anything?
You got Winston with you?
He's running to the car as we speak.
I'm excited to see you guys. I'll just be waiting in the Walmart parking lot, okay?
Sure won't miss you.
I love you.
Love you.
See you soon. Let's do this.
Love you, bye.
We're heading out to our next job. I don't have Amber with me. I don't have Winston with me. We actually have a vehicle this time around for this job that we're gonna be doing at a Christmas tree lot in Tampa, Florida. We did this last year. Many of you guessed that we will be returning this year. It was just so profitable. We love the owners. It was actually a really good time, so I'm pretty excited right now. But Amber's on her way to meet with me because I wanted to get groceries real quick, be able to put them right in the fridge and just be ready to go and not have to worry about anything whenever we get there. This summer we lived in Colorado at 10,000 feet on a mountaintop running a national forest campground. That was an incredible incredible summer. But we're back in our home state of Florida to do another job. Gonna be a pretty amazing holiday spirit-filled Christmas time. Let's do this. Look who just rolled up next to me. My Winstonian. Let's go. He's looking like he knows who it is.
Honeys, we're prepping up. I know it's really, really weird to see me and Giulietta in different cars, but we have the luxury of having this additional car for the next few weeks because my parents are the sweetest in letting me use this. So we don't have to take our truck camper everywhere. But for now, we have a long drive. I'm gonna follow Giulietta. Winston, check in.
I gotta see my baby. Goodness, my boy. We were away from each other for an hour. Look at this.
Oh.
You're so cute. You're so fluffy. What are you doing?
Are you ready for action?
So excited. He smells so good. Nah. In the 2 weeks that we've had off, Winston has gone to the vet, got all of his vaccines and anything that he needed, and he also got his teeth cleaned. And those teeth are so shiny and so white, and they're so nice. And he's looking so good, and he's gotten 2 baths. Huh. Winston wanted to be in the truck. So he's gonna be riding with me. He likes to be able to see out, and we also have a lanyard that's connected to the truck, so I know he's high up there, but he is safe. There is like a safety thing that we have connected to his harness. He loves to be able to see out the window. All right, we're hitting the road. Time for the caravan.
Do you even know where we're going?
Yes, I already said it.
We're gonna go, okay.
Time to pull out. We got the caravan. We got to caravan this all the way to Tampa.
2 hours and 20 minutes.
Drive safe. Stay behind me, okay?
Go.
Love you.
Love you and Winston.
All right, let's do this. All right, we're stopped at a rest stop, had to use the bathroom, and Amber, I called her while we were driving, and we just got off a very, very busy interstate in Florida, and I was like, how you doing? She's like, I'm just listening to positive music right now, and I'm praying because, yeah, it's pretty stressful driving on some of these roads, but I feel like, you know, I'm in front of her, we're in the right-hand lane, we'll be all good. She's doing great though. You look so like a driver.
Don't I look like a great driver? I am a great driver. I'm just only used to driving like 30-minute spurts, and this is really long.
How are you feeling about it?
I feel good. No, I'm just cruising behind you and listening to the radio, and I'm a good driver. I drove from age 16 until like we moved to San Francisco. I was driving from Florida to New York, okay?
Yeah, a lot of you say, does Amber ever drive? And it's like, I honestly just prefer to drive. I love to drive, so I normally just take the wheel, but yeah, Amber can absolutely drive.
Yeah,
She's a good driver. She's very safe.
I am. Winston, you look beautiful. You've been missing me all the way in that other car, huh?
We did it.
Made it.
Oh my gosh.
That was
some traffic. Rough.
I'm glad you felt the same.
The sign is gone.
Oh no. What?
Probably from the hurricanes.
Is the flea market still open?
Yeah, it is. I can't believe the flea market didn't fly
away. Beach.
You ready? Let's go. What do you think? You wanna go up there? Come on. Let's go.
I'm feeling so good about this year. That drive was actually really good. I mean, it's just so crazy how many obstacles there are, like things in the road and a car that's broken down, but we were here and it was a total success. We have so much work to do, like tons of work. So much work that last year we were like, whoa, that was a lot of work. I don't know about that again, and here we are. So I'm not even gonna remember all those hard times. We're gonna start over fresh. But first, I'm super hungry. So we went to, haven't resecured everything after we just arrived. Yesterday we went to Costco with Giulietta's family and got things like this salad. We actually already gave half to our sister, and we got it home. I'm like, this is the biggest salad I've ever seen. Everything just looks different when you're inside Costco. It's like it doesn't look as huge until you get it out in the real world. So we tried to stock up, but not way too much. We got some meatballs and some juice, some broccoli, yogurt, pretty basic stuff, but we wanted to start off with some groceries. We also got a giant pack of seaweeds, some chips, some paper plates and bowls because it's just easier. Isn't that right, Winston? Are you happy to be here again? You remember this place? Tent is already set up when we get here. It's absolutely massive. The company who comes out and sets this tent up. And then we have a crew of people who are helping us today. They're running the other Christmas tree lot and they are gonna help us just get the fence set up, everything around it. It's definitely more than a two-person job. That's what we're working on first. Setting up a tree lot has a lot of moving parts and right now it is all in these boxes. Last year we hoped that we would come back, so we did organize it really well for ourselves. I'm hoping we did at least. So this is gonna be Christmas magic soon enough. Now with this whole job, there's chainsaws involved and sharp objects. I am going to take my time and be safe, put gloves on for everything that I do. That's the thing, it's like the one time you don't wear gloves is when there's a problem, so. I feel like these are really, don't they have to be attached to the pole, right? Yeah. Last year there were 2 sets of couples setting this up, and this year there's 2 extra people helping us. I mean, I just can't thank them enough right now. I just can't.
Yeah, let's see that.
I'll grab this because it weighs 300 pounds.
Yeah.
Oh.
One hand. One hand.
There we go.
Mr. Muscle over there.
Oh, does it help if I grunt?
Yeah. You look stronger when you make that noise.
Yellowstone.
Thanks.
Is it busy this year?
Oh, so heavy.
I can't even believe you can lift that. Do it again.
Isn't that good?
Oh my God, it's so heavy.
Oh.
She's doing that.
You get in the like groove of it, then you're done.
Yeah. Now that is the hand of a professional zip tire.
Yes.
I'm not here because I got
Wow. Okay.
You okay?
We have a lot of the fence set up. They have to run and get some more because we didn't know the exact square footage. And since the daylight savings time happened, it gets dark so early. It's 4:30 right now. We have an hour till sunset. Priority hanging these up. Once we're all set up, we have Winston out here in his bed and you know, he's so excited. While we're not set up, we gotta check on Winston all the time. We know he's happy in the camper, but we just have to check and look at this. Look. Can you see? He's like, I'm a good sport, I can come out there, but it's too dangerous before we have all the fences and gates set up for him to be out here. We have our new air conditioner on in there though.
I need help with this one.
Oh, okay. How can I help?
I'm gonna tie it off. I'm already sweating. Zip ties for everything. Many of you know just how obsessed we are with our pup Winston. He is super important, very, very special to us. That's why we're teaming with WAGGLE so we can watch him at all times.
We're gonna be installing WAGGLE. This is an RV mini cam. It's a little camera that we can install in here. Let's check it out and let's see what it does.
First thing we're gonna do with this little camera is plug it in. The power input is right here. There we go. Clicks in place. We're just testing it out to see where we would actually want to mount this realistically. Like if Winston's down on the couch, which he typically is, and it's articulating and moving around, which is really cool. The Waggle app is just basically walking me through the setup. First thing I did was connect the Waggle to our Wi-Fi. So I have the Starlink ready to go. It's already connected to it. And we are going to read a QR code from the mobile screen. And now I'm clicking show QR code. And basically you put this QR code in front and it just made a little sound. Once you hear that cuckoo sound, it shows that it's ready to continue with the setup. And I think we're good. What is it saying? Anything blinking on there?
It is solid blue.
Ah, it means we're connected. I'm on the Waggle app right now, and you can either turn on the volume so you can hear from the microphone on the actual camera, or you can talk into it so you can actually talk to your pet, which I feel like might distress Winston a little bit. He'd be like, where are they? No.
He is?
If you think we're obsessed with Winston, Winston is just as obsessed with us. We've never really seen him inside of the camper and what he's doing while we're not there. And all he's doing is looking out the window.
Oh, let me see.
Oh, he's relaxing. He's laying down. He's chilling out. He was concerned for 1 second and now he's not concerned. That's good. That's really reassuring to know that he's not like distressed the whole time he's away from us too. So that's good. Let me talk to him. Winston! Winston! Winston, what are you doing? He doesn't even care. He is lounging. That is so funny. There is a crazy good deal going on for Waggle, and you can grab your Waggle for $41 right now with using the code Winston. We will also have the link in the description.
Something that we put a lot of thought into this year is having the perfect shower setup. You know, last year it was like not perfect. So this year, you know, we had an ice fishing tent at our last campground. So we're like, oh, we'll get a smaller ice fishing tent. Well, we did, and we just set it up and we popped it up. And let me tell you how hysterical. We're only laughing because we can't do anything about it.
I made a big mistake. It's tiny.
It's shorter than we are. This is it. This is it. We can't stand up all the way in it. And we're like out here. It's not like we can just go return it or even get a new one because we're here. I think we can make it work. I mean, we take quick showers, right? What do you think?
I'm a little concerned, but
oh,
there's always something. This is kind of why, this is another reason why we're getting a new camper, a bigger camper with a shower in it, because we can't keep going on like this, you guys. It's embarrassing.
I'm embarrassed, yeah. We're on the side of a highway, like a major highway. Last year, there was a huge sign right here with lights on it, but I guess the hurricane took it out. So I'm kind of glad it's not there. I kind of feel a little more private, I guess. Well, private's a strong word.
Last year we had a canopy and the wind was so bad here that it just flew it straight across the whole flea market parking lot. So I got these soft ground stakes and you have to drill them in. That's a game changer. At least I did that right. Otherwise, oh.
Did it break?
There's a cap on it.
Oh.
Yeah, at least I did that right, but.
If the tent was just like 6 inches taller. Because the middle of the tent, this is the important part. That's where we stand, and yeah, too short.
That's a wrap on today. That's all we're gonna do, and that was quite a feat. We did quite a lot, actually, for getting here by 3 o'clock. It's 7 p.m. right now, and that's all I can handle for today. We're gonna be rejuvenated tomorrow with a cup of coffee.
And do all the rest.
We'll get trees tomorrow, too.
Yeah, they're coming tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
Good morning. I think that is the most necessary sleep I've ever had. I was exhausted last night. I think I got in bed at like 8:30. Oh my gosh, I didn't even know if I felt good. I was so tired. We had just been moving around so much with our families and like trying to get everything in, and we did, and it was amazing. It was just a lot, and so to not have any recoup time, whew, I feel much better today though. Good thing, because we have the trees coming in today. Giulietta took Winston on a walk out there. Oh look, there they are.
He loved it.
Did he?
He had a good walk.
He had a good walk.
That's a nice morning. I'm feeling very sentimental right now because I feel like it reminds me of last year's and we just had such a good time. I think we're gonna have a good time this year too. Even better.
Freaking make it good, right?
Yeah. I got my Christmas cup. Aww.
It's really cute. Thank you. It's gonna be such a good day.
I actually really like when I have this very long to-do list of things. Like, so we have to get our personal set up, and then we also have to set up the Christmas tree tent. But first we're having coffee.
I think we should move the boxes first. Because our thing this morning is that the delivery people are bringing at least 400 Christmas trees.
Woo!
Yeah, well, that's between both places. We're gonna get a lot of trees delivered. We have our organization system kind of in our mind for how we did it last year.
Yeah.
But first, all these boxes are in the way where the trees are gonna be.
The whole world is white, there's snow everywhere from the storm last night. Winter is here, blue jays are watching the children's play on this bright and wonderful Christmas day.
Now that we have his bed set up, we have our #1 helper, Winston. He'd rather be out here than in the air conditioning, but because he loves us. What are you doing?
Put some music on. So we put these boards up so we can actually put these hangers on them and display Christmas trees.
We weren't able to have a canopy last year because of the wind. We're gonna try our best with this.
This is such soft ground. Specific stakes for soft ground. Gonna be a game changer. Like I said last night, our canopy last year flew across the whole parking lot. It was a disaster.
Isn't it nice waking up with all these sounds of nature, peace and quiet? No, it's just completely opposite of our last work camping gig, where it really was in the middle of nowhere, where this is the opposite. But the resources are endless. I mean, if we need anything, we can get it. We are gonna take a food break. It's really nice just to have our whole camper here because one of us can be outside working and the other one can cook. I whipped up a little breakfast. I'm gonna show you what we have.
Amber made us this exceptional breakfast. Chicken sausage, delicious eggs, some chips, and salsa.
I put some chips and salsa on there.
That.
With some cranberry walnut bread. I know it's a lot, but when we're working really long days like this, food is not priority. So I'm like, if I'm gonna cook, I'm just gonna make extra. We're gonna get extra full. It's gonna be wonderful.
Courtesy of Costco.
It is so hot out here and I cannot tell you how much money we've spent on ice in our lives since hopefully there aren't any more hurricanes coming this season and we got a little outdoor setup here. We are including our ice maker. Yes. It is going to help us stay cool. So here we go. All right.
Setting up the exit signs because this is what the fire marshal checks when they come out here, so gotta get this plugged in.
Zip ties. Look, this whole thing is zip tied. Giulietta, you hung the icicle lights. They look beautiful. Wow. Can you put it more in the middle or?
I want to put it off to the side of it. I think it's right. Can I put it off to the side?
Yeah, you're right. These requirements kind of crack me up because, I mean, do you really need to know how to get out of here? I guess so. I mean, I get that they're the requirements, but I can't imagine being in here like, when do I get out? What do I do? That's why those signs are up there. Essential.
We are way better equipped this year. Last year, whenever we arrived, all of this stuff was completely disorganized. So we wanted to make sure whether it was us or somebody new that was taking over this lot, that it was nice and organized for them. That's just how we operate.
After 2 hours of 5 people consistently unloading trees, we have our first round of trees. They are absolutely gorgeous, I gotta say. They're, to be honest, prettier than they even were last year. Look at these fluffy trees. We've only set up a few so far. I think we forgot how much work this is. It's like, we are go-getters, so we like to do everything and have it all done. But this is a marathon. This is not a sprint. It's not just one day. There's so much to do, and these trees are so much heavier than last year. I think it's because they were cut down more recently, so they still have all that moisture in them. They are heavy. Good morning. I was gonna tell you it was muggy, but you can probably tell. It's a new day, although you can't tell because I'm wearing the same outfit. It is so foggy out here. It rained a lot last night. And the second we wake up, we're like game planning what we're gonna do. We have a short period of time until our tree lot opens. And Giulietta's working on one of the projects that she's put a lot of thought into. Let me wipe this lens again. I can't keep this unfogged, so I'm just gonna talk. Giulietta is working on mounting our Starlink to our roof. We've always just put it somewhere on the ground, but it doesn't make sense out here. It makes way more sense to have it on the roof. Yesterday we did make a lot of progress out here, but today we have so much more to do. We started putting up the trees. Look how beautiful. The lighting's not good, oh man. But the trees are so gorgeous. I'm really, really grateful, and all this space is empty, and it won't be by the end of today.
We're professionals at that.
We're in.
It looks good. These are beautiful trees.
That was just one tree. One tree. We're not going to show you every tree, but that's what it's going to look like. Oh. Okay.
So cold outside, we're staying in here by the fireside. I think I can hear far in the distance how sleigh bells play on this bright and wonderful.
According to the weather forecast, it's going to be cooling down in a couple days, or maybe tomorrow. Was it tomorrow? I don't know.
I hope so. Let me check in with you. I'll let you know if I get sweaty. I'm just kidding. I'm
gonna look
sweaty.
up what the humidity is right now. It's not really the heat, it is the humidity. Okay.
I feel like it's like 200.
All right, so we're looking at 79 is the high. It's supposedly 76 right now. It does not, it's a lie. 76 in the mountains feels like heaven. And the humidity right now is 82%. 82%. Oh, you're sweating so much.
I know. Crazy.
Woof.
Woof. We accomplished so much today. We put up trees, lights, signs. The fire marshal came and inspected our tent. So we're officially open for sales. It's just hard to get people to know that we're open because we don't have flashing lights. Wind down time, and I'm ready for a beer. I haven't had a beer in a couple of days. We've been with our families, and let's just say I've been indulging. So I took a couple of days off from drinking beers. Today I'm drinking a Sweetwater Brewing Company Going Coastal Pineapple IPA. This is something that makes me so happy. So two of our incredible honeys, Danny and Marsha Williams, who we haven't met in person but watch our videos, sent us the coolest gift. You know, I'm always talking about wanting a beer glass, but I can't have a glass because of our camper. I have now a hand-etched Honey I Roam beer glass. This is so sweet, and it won't break because it's plastic. It's gonna be my first time using it. This is so thoughtful, thank y'all. They actually sent me beer too, but it's not chilled yet, so that'll come later. And they sent Giulietta coffee, but what we're talking about right now is this glass.
Good morning. Today is a new day. hitting the finish line on setting up the Christmas tree lot. We're almost there. We've had about 48 hours at the tree lot and we've already done so much.
And guess what?
Guess what?
We already went through a weather change. You know, yesterday we were like, so hot. Oh my gosh, we're so sweaty. We woke up today, it's cold.
Do you see that I have a hoodie on? I couldn't believe it. Let's show you. You can't feel it, but I'll show it to you. So nice. Oh my gosh. Crisp air in the morning is my favorite. Muggy, wet air in the morning, not my favorite.
Thank you, that's so sweet.
For the next almost 4 weeks at this point, we're gonna be living off of coffee and probably some Aleve. Because we're taking it easy. We try not to overdo it with our bodies, honestly, but the reality is we're lifting Christmas trees. We're lifting pretty heavy trees.
You know what I think will be great though?
What?
That it's colder now and I feel like people in Florida will be like, ooh, it's Christmas now, I can buy a tree. Don't you think?
That's true, honestly. Because this cold front that's coming through, it's gonna last like, I don't know, a couple days, 4 days.
Well, even when it gets
It's not even really a
again,
cold front. The high is still 62, so it's not that freezing cold.
Compared to 90 it is. It'll just be nice because everybody who wants to buy a Christmas tree puts on their Christmas pajamas and has their hot cocoa, and it kind of feels silly when they're dripping sweat in those clothes. So at least now it'll feel authentic.
It is fun to drink coffee when it's cold outside. Coffee, hot cocoa. Have my little mug. I love it.
You're so festive.
And I have the most buttery toast. I made the most buttery toast. This is the cranberry walnut loaf from Costco. Honestly, it's delicious. We've been eating it on and off for the last like 2 months. It's all coming together. So I feel like this time around, I'm trying to be really mindful of everything that I do and not just be like a chicken with its head cut off running around everywhere doing a million different things. It's kind of sometimes how I operate, and I try to avoid doing that nowadays. I definitely know myself and how I do things, and sometimes I'm just like busy and running around for the sake of being busy and running around. And when you're doing a job like this where we're working 10 to 12 hour days, you have to take it easy. You gotta go slow. Like every time we pick up a tree, just being mindful of like our backs and stuff like that, and like not just running around doing busy work to just do work, and sitting down, listening to my body, eating, drinking water, stuff like that, because this is a really easy job to just like go, go, go and not really stop. Our trees are absolutely beautiful this year. I feel very proud of how we set everything up and displayed these trees because they're absolutely incredible. I feel very, very proud to be selling these trees, I gotta say. We got the crew out here on a weekend.
Crew, me, Winston. He has his own chair this season. Look at this.
Look at him. Let me get a close up. We have gorgeous wreaths, and we have the elf himself
in his
the
own
Winston.
chair. People love him.
We'll catch you at the tree lot. It's gonna be a good season, and we'll see you in the next video. Wait, actually I have one more thing that we need to do to get into the holiday spirit.
Okay.
Let's get this camper festive.
Let's. We saw this on someone's vehicle last year and we're like, we're gonna do that too. Thank you so much for watching. We love you.